Hi everyone. It's actually Sunday, so I am meal prepping. I thought instead of me going over everything that I do for my meal prep on Sundays, I would start showing a new recipe that I do for my meal prep each Sunday. So this week, I've actually been asked quite a few times in the last couple weeks for my oatmeal recipe. So today I am doing baked oatmeal. This I divide into 8 portions, and it's 4 points per serving if you get it into 8 portions. So I have it for breakfast, or if I want something for a snack, I'll have it then as well. But I find this is a really good hearty breakfast, just to have already pre-made. I don't like eating the same thing every day for breakfast, so I do find this will last me 2 weeks, this one batch, because if I'm not having it every day, then it does. And it still is very fresh for the 2 weeks, so it does last pretty good. So we will start with 2 eggs you're gonna beat. And you do preheat your oven to 375. So 2 eggs, and then you're going to add 1.5 cups of unsweetened applesauce. And this is the applesauce that I use, just the no-name unsweetened, just as long as it's unsweetened applesauce. So 1.5 cups. And I'm slowly trying to add in, because as I've mentioned before in my other videos, I don't meal prep lunches for myself or dinners. I just plan out what dinners we are going to have through the week. I just make sure we have the ingredients on hand, but I don't actually meal prep them. So I am working on some freezer meals. So I actually put out some feelers on Connect and also on Facebook of some ideas that you all had for, or what you like to do for freezer meals, your make ahead freezer meals. So if you don't follow me on Connect or don't have me on Facebook, let me know in the comments below, what do you do for your make ahead freezer meals? What recipes do you do, or meals that you do that you freeze? Because we don't like having leftovers in our fridge after a day, so that's why we find it hard for lunches and dinners. So let me know what recipes you use for freezer make ahead meals. Just give me some ideas, and I'm gonna slowly start adding that into my meal prep. But yeah, we'll see what we can add. I'm always wanting to add more. So the next thing you're gonna add is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And again, I use the white vanilla. If you can get your hands on this, do so, because it is great. But vanilla extract is what you're adding. So 1 teaspoon. And then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, if you want the cinnamon taste to be a bit stronger in your oatmeal, you can add 1.5 teaspoons if you wanted to, but I find the 1 teaspoon of cinnamon is enough for this recipe. And then 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I have made this with Splenda brown sugar. By all means you can. I just have regular brown sugar on hand right now, so that is what I'm using. So a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Ooh. So yeah, any sweetener that you would want. Okay, and just give that a good mix. We had a snow day yesterday, so today my husband took Paige out tobogganing, so I get the house to myself, so I thought I'd share this recipe, get my meal prep done. How's everyone else doing with their meal prep? Have you guys added some new recipes into your Sundays, or what meal prep meals are you doing that I haven't done? Share with me what you guys do for your meal prep, because I always like adding new stuff to our weeks or trying new recipes. Actually, I said yesterday, Weight Watchers is really, or WW, sorry, has really opened my eyes to trying new recipes. We try to have a new recipe for a meal or even a snack at least once a week, because there's so many recipes that you would never think of to want to try, and it's just it's really made us broaden our horizons with the new ingredients and new meals. So I found it really good to just change it up a bit so you're not getting bored too. And then the next thing you want to add is 1.5 cups of milk. And I'm using 1% milk. You can use almond milk if you wanted to. Your points would still be the same. Just put the milk back. Okay, and then you're going to add 2.5 cups of quick oats. Now you can have this plain. If you wanted to have just plain yogurt, the plain oatmeal, you don't have to add anything else. This can just be a cinnamon oatmeal, and that's all that you add. Now I add frozen blueberries. You can add any other frozen or fresh fruit that you would like. So 2.5 cups of oats. Okay, just give that a good mix. If you wanted to add some nuts, any other fruits, but blueberries is always my favorite for oatmeal, so my baked blueberry oatmeal. There we go. And then just throw in however many blueberries or strawberries. I've had strawberry before too, and that's really good. We always seem to have blueberries on hand, so that is our go-to. Now I do this in a 4x4 pan, but you can also do this in muffin tins if you wanted to make smaller portions. It's totally up to you. That might be another way of portioning it out for your meal prep. So again, just give or take how much frozen berries you want in. I'm gonna add a little bit more. And again, for WW members, this is 4 points per serving, as long as you get 8 servings out of it. If you can get more, then by all means just point out your recipe in the recipe creator, and just see what your points are if you are getting less. Again, also for your if you're changing up for your sweetener, if you're going to be using a Splenda brown sugar or a regular white sugar, make sure you're pointing that out because they will make a difference as well. And if you are changing up your almond milk and milk, they do stay the same, but just repoint it if you want to make sure, so for your recipes. So yeah, that is the oatmeal, and I'm just going to put this in a pan. It is sprayed with olive oil spray, and again, I preheated my oven at 375, and I'm going to bake this uncovered for 45 minutes. Now this is a recipe that I got off of Budget, I think it's Budget. I want to say budgetcalorie.com. I might be wrong. I'll double check that for you guys. I'll let you know. But it actually is, it's called an apple pie oatmeal. But the apple layer was very high in points, so I eliminated that completely and just added my fruit inside the actual oatmeal. So I'll get that website for you and let you know when I come back. But yeah, so here is the oatmeal. And again, I'm just going to bake it for 45 minutes at 375. I will show you the finished product when we're done. It smells amazing in here. The oatmeal is done. So, just show you it. So 45 minutes at 375, and I am going to portion this into 8 servings. So I just package it up into Tupperware containers and keep it in the fridge. I haven't frozen it. I don't know how it would I don't know how it would hold, but I keep it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks, and it's been great. So yeah, 8 servings, and that is 4 points per serving. Again, if you are substituting anything, just make sure you're tracking in your recipe creator to double check your pointage on it. But let me know if you do try this recipe, what you think. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love for you guys to share my videos. My goal is to get to 100 subscribers by Valentine's Day. Hopefully I can do it. We're getting there. We're over halfway there. I think we're at 57 today. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and hit the bell button, and then that way you will be notified of when I'm putting new videos out. Thank you for watching. Happy meal prepping.